Thanks for joining me for this quick practice to nurture your lower back. These are three of my favorite flows with the breath to bring an opening and unwinding and also kind of connection in your hips, your pelvis, your lower back so that you can feel at ease and feel really good in your body. So knowing that's my intention, bring your hands to your heart and set your own intention or say a prayer to dedicate this time. Good. First thing you will do is lay down on your back with either your feet up on a wall and your knees and hips at 90 degrees approximately, or you can lay down with your lower legs up on a chair or a couch. So somewhat like a 90-degree bend, but it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to be really comfortable. This is a pretty relaxed flow. So you may adjust once you kind of see what works for you, you'll settle in. So with your legs supported, take a belly breath in. And as you exhale, empty through your waist and press down through the small of your back. And now inhale, gently arch your lower back up off the floor. It doesn't have to be a big movement, but big enough where you could somewhat slide your hand underneath your back. As you exhale, press down through the small of your back. Inhaling, lower back arches up. And exhale, lower back presses down. So all the breath in and out through your nose. Your hips stay connected on the floor. Sometimes people will want to really lift up, like doing a little bridge, a little lift. You don't need to do that. This is just rocking in your pelvis as you breathe. Very slowly inhaling and exhaling through your nose. No hurry, no rush. As you exhale, you definitely engage your core, pelvic floor contracts and lifts, and you can squeeze your glutes. So if you're not sure if you're squeezing your glutes, you're home, nobody's around, so go ahead and poke in there, like do you feel tightness or not? I just want you to be able to do the movement without using your glutes, sometimes at least. Just feel that, just be aware. One of the beautiful things of yoga is awareness. So let's do a few breaths here without me talking. Inhaling, lower back arches up, expand with the breath. And as you exhale, slowly press down through the small of your back, lengthen your tailbone away from your shoulders. Two more breaths. You may notice that your head is nodding yes, and it's always okay to kind of lengthen through your neck. This should free up some tension in your back, so you may actually create a little bit more space, which is lovely. Good. Okay, now come away from the wall or the chair or couch, and you want to have your knees bent, your arms out to the side about 80 or 90 degrees away from your body. And keep your shoulder blades pressing down. With this next movement, it's very important to keep your shoulders back and down. You don't want to lift up through a shoulder blade because then your neck is going to want to help with the movement. So let me give myself a little bit more room. With your knees bent, let's cross left ankle over the right knee and then flex both your ankles. So your right heel is on the floor. On an inhale, roll your lower body to your right. Your left shoulder stays down on the floor. And as you exhale, come back center. Strong belly, pause on empty breath. And then inhale, roll your lower body to your left. And exhale, strong belly, come back. So inhale to the side, open, expand. And exhale, come back center, pausing on empty breath. Feel free to adjust where that right foot is at. If you need to have your foot flat, you can totally do that. Just be mindful that you're still engaging your core and using these tummy muscles to create this gentle trunk rotation. Keeping your chest open, your shoulders down. Do not overdo. I've had several students over the years who want to move to a certain degree. They feel like they have to touch the floor, but they're overstretching and they don't have strength there. So please rein yourself in so that you're only moving as far as you can control without the opposite shoulder lifting. Let's do one more of these. Inhale to the side, gentle massage over that lower back, that sacral pelvic area. Exhaling, center, and switch legs. Left heel down, right ankle crosses over. Adjust anything you need to in your shoulders, your lower back nice and long, arms out to the side. Inhale, legs rotate to the left, and exhale, back center. Inhale, legs right, and exhale, back center. Soften across your face, your jaw, no tension. Let this just be like a fluid, watery, flowy movement with strength from your center. Massaging, mobilizing, a letting go. And your intention from the beginning to nurture whatever other intention you have, that it's positive, something beneficial for your body. Let's bring that in with the breath. Love, light, healing, that hope that you're releasing anything within you that you're ready to let go of. Just let it go. Asking for God to flow through you with His breath, His power. Every breath, a letting go, a surrender. Let's do a couple more here, moving where it feels really good, really welcoming. Good. When you come back center, bring your knees to your chest, round your back so you can curl up into a little ball, or hands can be over your shins or under your knee creases. Rock side to side and wiggle your lower back long, like your hips are moving away from your shoulders. And now lower your feet down. Next one, our last one of the final of these favorite 3 back nurturing flows of mine. This one's a little different, but it's so delightful. We're going to extend left leg straight, have your right leg bent, and your right foot usually would be kind of comfortably out away from your hip a little bit. I want you to bend your right knee a little bit more, but where you can still comfortably keep your right heel on the ground. Now, if you end up with some knee pressure or twinging with this at all, I want you to walk your foot away from your hip a little bit. And this is what it looks like. Your arms are at your sides. It's very flowy, very watery. Relax the left side. You push into your right foot and reach your right knee out and away from you, away from the right shoulder, and softly lower down. So half bridging, a very watery, flowy, rhythmic rocking. Inhale as you lift up, pushing down into the heel, bending the knee, driving the knee away. And exhale as you lower down. Contracting your glutes and your hamstrings on that right leg and softly releasing on the way down. Let's do 2 more on this side. We'll do 2 sets of this one. Know that you can always do more sets of these, and these are safe to do throughout the day. You don't have to limit yourself to only 1 or 2 times a day. Let's go ahead and switch legs. So bend up through the left leg, stretch out the right leg straight, bend that left knee so that your left heel is close to your hip and your left heel stays grounded. Push down into the left foot, reach your left knee away so you're long from your shoulder to your hip to your knee. On your next exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, lower down. So you'll notice my right hip stays down the whole time. The most common thing that I see people do that is not what I intend for this is where they'll lift up for an active half bridge and they'll lift up pushing down into the right leg. You want the right leg to just be relaxed, contracting and relaxing through the left side. Letting your whole body be relaxed. Inhale, extending, and exhaling, lowering down. Let's do one more here. It's always fine to do these rhythmic rocking with the breath, but let's go ahead and do again on the right side, but with longer holds. So pushing down into the right foot, reaching that right knee out and away. Now hold and find the balance of effort and ease where you can kind of let go. Now you can hold, really contract, really lift. Have an isometric contraction where you're dragging your right heel toward your shoulder almost and feel your hamstrings turn on. Always knowing that you can make this feel better if needed. If you're not totally comfortable, you can adjust where your foot's at or how high you're lifting. One more breath. And lower down. Let's do 2 more long holds on this right side. Might even feel good to reach your arms up overhead, arms more out to the side. Sometimes you can activate your core a little bit more if you don't have any neck issues, okay? If you have no neck issues, do a little crunch and almost lift up your head, but keep space in the front of your neck and lower back down. Of course, if that brings any tension, don't do it. Let's lower down through the right hip and one more lift and hold. Breathe, feeling the elongation through the right side of your lower back, all the way opening up through the front of the right hip. 2 more breaths. Lower down. Let's switch legs. Left side bent up, right leg straight, relaxed, half bridging up and hold. And again, you can move sometimes, especially if your knee is okay. Please be gentle with your knee. Some people, their knee does not like this. So totally if it feels safe for you. You can move or find stillness, really engaging as you push down through the heel. Feel as though you're magnetizing your heel toward your shoulder. Soften and open through the front of the pelvis, everything unwinding, releasing. Next, exhale, lower down, and we have 2 more. Always checking in with the rest of your body. Are you relaxed? Does everything feel easy and open? Letting this be as effortless as possible. Just that left hamstring, left glute working. One more breath. Lower down. Last one here. Up and hold. Now, if this is the first time you've done this and you have some back issues, likely you felt a lot of sensation. I recommend you continue to do it very nurturing, gentle, nothing forceful, and you can keep going. You don't have to do only 2 sets, but just lovingly coax your body to open and receive this shape, this movement for your body. It's very nurturing, very balancing. One more breath. And lower down. I recommend a regular bridge here. Get your feet where they feel kind of even from your hips, away from each other. Arms neutral out to the side. Peel your spine up. Do not worry about how high you lift. You don't have to lift high. You can lower down if you need to adjust your feet, maybe further away, maybe closer. Activate that core. Lower down, and then if you're feeling really good in your back, perhaps take a Shavasana if you have time, where you just rest, allow your body to receive the energy that you created and released from that flow. Being mindful of your breath slowing down, your body being still. If you're ready to move on with your day, come on up to a comfortable seat. It's wonderful to take time to nurture your temple. Your physical body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, and we are told to take care of it. So nurture it with exercise, with sunlight, with healthy things to drink and eat, and with movement that's nurturing, that's healing, that is bringing more acceptance and peace to your body, that in turn affects the rest of you, your mind, your emotions, your spirit. So thank you for joining me. Please bring your hands to your heart or awareness to your heart center and recall your personal prayer or intention. And acknowledging today all of your blessings, give God thanks. May God bless you. Namaste.